Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are new on the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. And of course, you're more than welcome to join us. For those of you that have reached out to me as far as for private messages, I will start to reach out to you guys. And so, just, be checking your emails, for an email from me. And yeah, we can go from there. I don't know. I just feel like somebody needs to get ready for something. This could be, like a good thing, or this could be a bad thing. I do feel like that there is also somebody that possibly, could want to cause a scene. Maybe whoever this is that wants to cause a scene, it's because, whatever it is that somebody, is told to get ready for, it could be a good thing. And so they could, try to cause a scene because they feel like it's not fair. They feel like somebody doesn't deserve it. They could just be, like jealous and bitter and angry, and could just, like be taking, like their anger out, on, like an innocent person. I don't know. But somebody definitely, needs to get ready for something. So let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Holy Spirit. Yeah, I was told to don't take any of these cards in the reverse, so. What do we need to know? Somebody possibly, needs to get ready, because there could be some people, that could be trying to, like come towards somebody. It could be a group of people. This could be a group of people, that, like somebody has, like hung with or run with in the past, so these would be like past people. So somebody just needs to be aware of, like past people. These definitely could be people, that, like somebody, has cut out of their life for whatever reason, that they've been cut out of, like somebody's life. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, we got thirsty boots. So there could be some people, coming towards somebody, because they're thirsty. Thirsty, for somebody's energy. Thirsty for, like somebody's money. Thirsty, for what somebody, is about to receive. It definitely could have something to do with somebody's destiny, because this is the destiny card. Somebody's name could be destiny. Yeah, it's a lot of thirsty people. Some of these people, somebody possibly, don't even, like, know who they are. These could be, like, unknown people as well. These could be, like, friends of friends. These could be family members of family members. But it's masculine and feminine energies out here. These could be people, that could be at a distance from somebody. Yeah, these could be people, their backs could be against the wall. Give me another one. Taking a stand. This could have something to do with a court situation. There definitely, could be a lawyer involved. But y'all see how this person, like is leaning on the chair. So it's something about, like some people, possibly, like trying to come towards somebody, to like lean on somebody. These could be people, that could be, like expecting somebody, to like take a stand for them, This could be, when it comes to court, but this could be, when it comes to, just life in general. For somebody, this could be, like, somebody, about to come across, like people from their soul tribe. And so, yeah, everybody comes together, and they like take a stand, take a stand for what is right, take a stand, for the people, take a stand, to, make the world better. Wow. The, walk a mile in your shoes card is at the bottom of the deck. So there could be some people, that possibly, they could be having, like to walk a mile in somebody's shoes, and so, like they can't take it. These could be people that, was like, yeah, I want their life, it's so easy, they just do it so effortlessly, and so, like, their wish is granted, be careful what you ask for. And so, these people, like they could be going through some stuff now. But this could be, some stuff that somebody has already went through. So for somebody, there could be some people coming towards somebody because, like they could be going through the same thing that somebody has already went through. And they possibly want somebody to lean on, or they possibly, want some type of advice or whatever have you. And that's fine. But I definitely do feel like that some people in this situation, they definitely, could have put somebody through the same stuff that they could be going through now. Somebody definitely, could have to be like a spiritual, like therapist, or that's, could be what people, how people see somebody. Somebody, could be, like a therapist or something like that. Or somebody, could, be going to, like therapy. But the whispering and gossiping card came out in the reverse. But I was told not to take these in the reverse. But it came out in reverse, which tells me that, there's people that, first of all, whatever, like some people are whispering and gossiping about, it's definitely going to be revealed. But this is also, too, like people ain't going to be whispering and gossiping, like anymore. So I feel like that, one, there could be some people, like coming towards somebody, to, like reveal some stuff, tell the truth, confess. But it's also, too, like people, have to like eat their words, whatever they were gossiping, and whispering about, thinking that it was going to stay, behind closed doors. It's definitely, going to be revealed. Wow. There could be multiple people, that could come towards, be trying to come towards somebody, to like tell the truth, confess, expose, like some stuff, that, could be going on behind somebody's back. This could be co-workers, so like, there could be a rumor going around, at somebody's job. And so, there could be some co-workers, that possibly, could try to come forward, to, to like reveal, like what's been going on behind somebody's back, reveal all the whispering and gossiping that's been going on. There definitely, are some people that are coming forward, for sure. But I feel like somebody, just, needs to be cautious, use caution when it comes to whoever these people are. Because I feel like that there are people, that, that are a part of somebody's soul tribe, that are going to start being revealed to somebody as well. There's also some people that possibly, could be, like taking a stand, when it comes, to like something, that has been being done to somebody. So this is like people taking a stand against, like some type of injustice. I keep hearing, I'ma start a riot, I'ma start a riot. That's 2 chains. Somebody could wear 2 chains, like 2 necklaces. Somebody could be from Atlanta, or, there could be some type of riots, that could break out in Atlanta. Or Atlanta definitely, could be significant. Somebody could be from West Virginia as well. There definitely could be a lot of riots, that could like start, like breaking out, like in just in different states. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an S. The starfish came out. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. But this is like the healing card. So I feel like that there could be some stuff, you know, that you know, like somebody, you know, could have already healed from some stuff that could have happened, you know, in the past, and there could be people, you know, that could be trying to bring it back up. But there's also people that could be trying to come, you know, like towards somebody, you know, to like heal with somebody, or somebody, you know, could be a healer. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like a star, you know, like a celebrity, or somebody could be well known. Somebody could be a doctor, a therapist, yeah, a psychologist or something like that. Or that's, yeah, like how people, you know, like look at somebody. But I feel like the person, you know, that they're looking at, you know, like all those, you know, titles, I feel like that, yeah, like these people, you know, they have it all backwards. These people, yeah, definitely could be leaning on their own understanding, you know. So this is like people, you know, like, yeah, like looking to other people, you know, for love, for happiness, and yada yada. And yeah, the one person, you know, that everybody on this universe can go to for love, patience, understanding, healing, teaching, deliverance, or whatever, yeah, like it's the Most High God. But it could be too, yeah, like somebody, you know, was, you know, like put on this earth, you know, like one of somebody's purposes is to, yeah, like help people to heal, you know, help people, you know, to, you know, get delivered, you know, from, yeah, like, their demons, you know, yeah, like help people, you know, like to get through their life, you know, struggles and hardships and things of that nature. But it's kind of like, yeah, the same people, you know, that, yeah, we're talking about somebody, or, you know, gossiping about somebody, definitely could be the same people that could be trying to, you know, like come towards somebody, you know, to like heal. But I feel like that there's an ulterior motive for some of these people. Wow. Why is this taking a stand here? I mean, but we know what's going on when it comes, you know, like to the Diddy situation. So there could be a lot of stars, yeah, that could be coming forward, you know, like taking the stand, you know. So yeah, like all the, you know, like the whispering and gossiping that's been going on, all the speculations, all the conspiracy theories, you know, that's been, you know, like lingering on the internet, you know. Yeah, I feel like that, yeah, like it's going to be, you know, like a lot of stuff is going to be, you know, like exposed. So the stuff, you know, that you know, we see, you know, like on the internet, it could be, you know, like be made true. So people were calling stuff conspiracy theories or whatever, or, you know, it's just speculations, or, you know, whatever have you. Yeah, it could be seen as, you know, like true. I don't know why that just came up, but so something about, yeah, the Diddy case with a whole lot of, you know, like stars or whatever. But somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a W. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be traveling. Southwest Airlines, something about Southwest Airlines. There could be some, yeah, rioting when it comes to, you know, like Southwest Airlines. Something about, yeah, an attorney. There could be, you know, like some type of class action lawsuit that could take place as well. I don't know if this is with, you know, like Southwest Airlines, you know, allegedly, but yeah, there's some type of lawsuit somewhere. But it's time. So yeah, it's time. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to get ready. But this is divine timing. So divine timing is at play. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, they watched something take place. So somebody, you know, or some people, you know, could be coming forward, you know, to, you know, say, you know, that they saw something take place, you know. This could be, yeah, like some type of injustice or something like that. This could be, you know, like, yeah, the whispering and the gossiping and things of that nature. Why is the whispering and gossiping here? Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a B. Yeah, this is the spiritual bell. So the spiritual alarm. So somebody done set off the spiritual alarm. Yeah. Saved by the bell. Because that's what this card is as well. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been saved by the bell. This could be, you know, the spiritual bell, you know. So, you know, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like almost not dodged the bullet. But because, you know, they heard the spiritual bell, you know, yeah, they turned around, you know, and went the other way. And then pow, you know, but yeah, like they were saved by the bell. Something about, yeah, school. So there could be, yeah, like some people that somebody went to school with, you know. They could be involved. Somebody's last name could be Bell. Yeah, I feel like there could be, like some people that, that could be, like, talking about, like somebody being saved from something. So these could be people, that could, like be, like amazed, that, like, like somebody, didn't get hit by that bullet, or, that somebody, they're not locked up, or, like people could be amazed that somebody, got out of that abusive, like situation, or whatever have you. But I feel like that there definitely could have been people that could have watched, somebody almost get hit by the bullet, maybe that, and I'm not saying, like somebody, almost got hit by a bullet, but somebody, could have almost got hit by a bullet. But this is like, like, like people, could have, like watched, like somebody, like go through some stuff, and all they did, was talk about it. They didn't do anything about it, and so it's kind of like people could be amazed because, they purposely, didn't help somebody out of a situation, but like somebody, still got out. So people could be like, how, did somebody get out of this? How did somebody, maintain, their home when they done lost their job and they couldn't find another one, It's like, people could be looking at somebody, like they got superpowers. So that could be why some people want to come towards somebody. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we got 3 of Cups. So something about a group. Somebody definitely could be about to celebrate, like a win. Somebody definitely something about about to celebrate something, and there definitely could be people they could have to watch. For somebody, somebody, could, like, people could have to watch somebody, like, getting married, because this is, like, the wedding bell card. There definitely, could be a married couple involved as well. There is a whole group that, they definitely, could be under judgment. But whoever this group is, they could have, like, placed judgment on somebody. Y'all see the red cross? So there's some people that need help. So there could be some people that could be under judgment. They could be trying to, like, come towards somebody. Wow. So somebody just needs to be careful. Yeah, the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that's the happy life, happy family card. But in the reverse, some people ain't happy, about their life, or some people, like their lives, ain't going too good right now. Somebody's family, could be like all tore up, But this is like, like somebody, like pouring out all their feelings and emotions for somebody or some people. So this is like, like somebody don't have a crumb of a fluck to give. Somebody definitely, could be like isolating themselves from their family members. And so, there could be some family members, that, like they want to heal with somebody. But I feel like that somebody, again, needs to, like be careful, be cautious. Because I really feel like that, these people, watched some stuff take place. They could, like just want to come, towards somebody because, again, they possibly know, that, somebody, something is about to take place. There's also, going back to the soul tribe situation, there's some people, from somebody's soul tribe that, are going to be revealed to somebody. And I feel like that, like they're going to come together, to like do something, like great, like make the world, like better. But these would be, these wouldn't be, like family members, because the 10 of Cups is in the reverse. So these would be the people that I possibly was picking up on, like the people that, like somebody don't even know. There could be some people that, like somebody don't even know that, like, could be, like, like standing up for them, You can know, somebody or some people for 50 years, and not know them, and then, like, like meet a stranger off the street, and, you feel like that you've known them, like your whole life. Taking a stand with this divine timing. 3 of Cups. Somebody definitely is about to celebrate something. And I feel like that those, basically, didn't give a crumb of a fluck about somebody, definitely, could have to watch it. The people that, could have left somebody out in the cold, when somebody was hungry, stinking, and starving, they could have to watch it. Mm-hmm. Somebody, there could be somebody or some people that could be sick. There definitely, yeah, could be people, that, yeah, like celebrated too soon. Or they were celebrating, the fact that, yeah, like somebody, was left out in the cold. Or, yeah, like celebrating the fact, that somebody, could have, like got a divorce. Or, like somebody left somebody. So this could be, yeah, going back to, walking a mile in somebody's shoes. So these could be people, that, yeah, like the tables, like turn on. Why is the whispering and gossiping here with the spiritual veil? Just give me one. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, there are some people that, yeah, they definitely, yeah, were celebrating too soon. They thought that they defeated somebody. And I feel like the same people that, thought that they defeated somebody, I feel like there are some people that are about to watch, yeah, like these people be defeated. Be aware of, offers at this time with this Knight of Cups. Be aware, of, yeah, like taking drinks, from like, like people, that that you can't trust. Or, yeah, just go buy your own drinks, pour your own drinks. Yeah, we got the Justice. So justice is definitely, yeah, going to be served for somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive an offer, from the justice system. So something about, yeah, a lawyer, something about, yeah, the courts. This could be, like spiritual justice, We got Mirror. So, yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be people, that, yeah, they have to walk a mile in somebody's shoes. There's a Taurus at the bottom of the deck, so there could be a Taurus involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming in as a partner or a companion, but I don't like that Knight of Cups energy, so somebody just needs to be aware. Or there could be, like multiple people that could be trying to come in as a partner or a companion. But a partner could be, like partnering up with somebody, when it comes to a business. Partner up when it comes to somebody, yeah, going back to the soul trap energy. We got a Virgo, so there's a Virgo involved. I'm also picking up too, be aware, of, yeah, like people, like saying, like, yeah, we've gone through the same things, and, we've, our parents, are kind of the same, and yada, yada, and blase, blase, because there could be some people, that could be trying to, like, come towards somebody, to, yeah, like, trauma bond with somebody, but somebody's already healed, like some type of trauma. There's an Aries involved. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be a rooster. Yeah, the sheep hears the voice of the shepherd. So that could be, how somebody, was saved, how somebody dodged a bullet, they heard God's voice. This could be, like somebody, like, professing, like, yeah, like, their love for the Most High God, somebody, could have, like gotten baptized, or, like somebody, yeah, could have just chosen, to, yeah, like pick up their cross and follow Jesus, So somebody, could be, a follower of Jesus, like a lover of God. But we got distant. So, yeah, somebody, could be like distant, like from their family, distant from some people. There could be, yeah, like some people that could be, like at a distance from somebody. We got a feminine energy, so there's a feminine energy. For somebody, yeah, there could be a feminine energy, they could be trying to come in, like as a partner or a companion for somebody. Or, yeah, somebody, has just, like been, like, has just been, like distant, possibly, yeah, like facing themselves with that mirror, So somebody, could have been going within for a long time. Yeah, healing, like figuring out, who they are, what their purpose is, yeah, trying to figure out, how to move forward, or, what steps to take next. And so, you know, maybe somebody has just been focusing so much on, you know, not love, you know, because God is love, God is peace, God is, you know, so yeah, like somebody's heart and mind, you know, like staying on God, definitely, yeah, could be bringing in whatever, you know, this is that somebody, you know, needs to get ready for. We got a goat, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a goat. We got an ox, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. We got long term, so yeah, somebody, you know, there could be, you know, like a long term partner or a long term companion, you know, that could be coming somebody's way. We got a monkey, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a monkey. But there are some people, you know, that like somebody, you know, could have like known for a long time. We got a tiger. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. We got a soulmate. So there could be a soulmate that could be coming in as a partner or a companion. We got a twin flame. So we got a soulmate and a twin flame. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. So with this soulmate and this twin flame coming out, it further lets me know that somebody done did something, whether it be the soulmate or the twin flame. So we shall see. But we got somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. Somebody could be a Cancer. And then we have a false flame. So we got a soulmate, twin flame, and false flame out here. It's a lot going on. A lot of people. There definitely could be some people that think somebody's a fool. Why is this 10 of Cups here in the reverse? Oh, we got the police. Yeah, there are definitely, there's some people that somebody, you know, could have been helpful to, you know. Somebody definitely, you know, could have given some people some assistance and, you know, in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, that somebody, you know, has given, you know, like some people assistance. But with this starfish here, it definitely could have something to do with trying to help some people heal. Again, somebody, you know, could be a healer out here. But the law definitely, could be involved. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. The law definitely, could be watching some people. Wow. Why is this 3 of Cups here? Yeah. The time card came out. Watching the time go by. Time flies when you're having fun. So something about, a celebration. But I did pick up on, celebrating. So yeah, time flies when you're having fun. I feel like there definitely could be some people, you know, that could have tried to delay, you know, something, you know, that like somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to get ready for. But there's also some people that it's kind of like, you know, they think that like time, you know, somebody definitely is healed, but it's kind of like like time doesn't heal all wounds. So somebody definitely could have forgiven some people, but like somebody definitely hasn't forgot, you know, some stuff that like could have taken place. But I feel like the somebody definitely just needs to, you know, like like be cautious, you know, when it comes to, you know, like some type of, you know, like delay. There could be, like somebody, you know, that could be, you know, like delaying themselves, you know, or delay themselves from, you know, like, like what, you know, is about to take place. So this could be, like being around, like certain people. We picked that energy up, yesterday? There's a lot of procrastination that could be going on, amongst some people. But I definitely do feel like like somebody definitely, they've been saved by the bell, or like they dodged some type of bullet. And these people, they could be stuck. It's kind of like, people, like stuck in the matrix, when somebody didn't already, like escaped the matrix. They could possibly, be trying to, like get somebody, like to return to the matrix, trying to, like plug somebody back in. Wow. Why is this Five of Swords here? Yeah, there's some people, like a group of people that definitely, either sending somebody, towards somebody, or like they're coming towards somebody. Y'all see how that person, is like running full speed? There's some people that definitely, could be about to run into, like defeat. Why is this Five of Swords here? Yeah, people could be running into, like a situation, or like they be aware of, like like getting into, like something too fast, or going back to, be aware, of like offers. But there definitely, could be some people, like trying to blow in, because on the card it says blowing in. Look what the wind blew in. So there could be some people that, like somebody, has been distant from, or, some people, that, like, they've been, like, MIA. They could have ghosted somebody or whatever have you. Just be aware. Be aware. But this is the Kite card. There's heavy air out here. Heavy air and water. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's kind of like, like all the signs, are out here based off of, when we just, did, like the zodiac signs. So, something about, all signs. So somebody, could be seeing, like a lot of signs, a lot of symbols, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of angel numbers. But this is also, too, communication. Somebody definitely, could be trying to, so there could be somebody could be single, and somebody, could be getting married. And so, like somebody would purposely, knowing that, like somebody, could have just went through a divorce, like purposely, try, invite somebody, to their wedding. And nothing's wrong with, like invitation, but like I feel like somebody could try to do it out of spite. Try to get somebody to, like make a scene, or be aware of, like somebody, that's single, that, or not single, but, could be, like, about to get married. And there definitely, could be some people that, could cause a scene, at somebody's wedding, or, at the reception, or whatever have you. And the law definitely, could get called. But these are people that, they didn't give, like a crumb of a fluck about somebody. About standing up for somebody, about, none of that. So these could, thirsty boots, a lot of thirsty boots. These could be people, that know that somebody's about to, like, be financially set. Or, they're about to, like, they're about to have a lot of stuff, that maybe these people, were banking on them having, or something like that. Somebody just needs to be aware. It's time for some type of defeat to take place. It's time, for some people to be defeated. Or it's time, for, like, it gives me, like, people are definitely, gonna have to wave the white flag, whatever this is. There could be some people that already, could be trying to wave the white flag. What is this, Holy Spirit? Somebody's beauty amazes somebody. Somebody's not sure how they attracted someone like somebody, but they're forever grateful for somebody. So there definitely, could be somebody, that could be coming in as a partner or companion, or somebody, already came, in contact with, like a partner or a companion. We did have the soulmate, the twin flame, and the false flame. It definitely, yeah, could be time for somebody to open up to somebody as well. So somebody possibly, yeah, could want to open up, or somebody could want to, you know, like speak from the heart. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that could have ghosted somebody, or some people that could have ghosted somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to apologize, you know, that they disappeared. This is somebody that possibly, yeah, needed to get away and clear their head. But I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, they could have, you know, like, yeah, something's going on with the law, the judicial system. So somebody that ghosted somebody, possibly, yeah, they trying to, you know, like come towards somebody, or yeah, like come back around somebody. Yeah, we got moving at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, you know, could be changing, you know, like residence. It could be time, you know, like for somebody to move. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to move in with somebody. Or this is like, yeah, like, you know, like somebody getting prepared, you know, like for the next level, you know, like in their life, you know, with their partner or their companion. Yeah, here comes people, you know, that ghosted somebody, that didn't give, you know, a crumb of a fluck about somebody, you know, like trying to come back around. So somebody just needs to be aware. These could be, you know, like family members as well. Don't necessarily have to be exes, you know. It could be, you know, like friends, you know, that, yeah, like whoever people are that, you know, like left somebody, you know, like when they were down or when they were in need of some type of assistance. But yeah, like somebody has changed. Y'all see the butterfly? There's some people that definitely, yeah, could be trying to delay, you know, yeah, like somebody's transformation into this, you know, like beautiful butterfly. But yeah, somebody definitely is being told, you know, like to make room for the new beginning that's on its way to them now. So that's the energy that I was picking up as far as, you know, like somebody, yeah, needs to get ready, get ready, get ready. Somebody definitely, yeah, it's time for somebody to let go of, yeah, like the past, you know. So somebody, you know, could be carrying, you know, like past feelings and emotions, you know, into, you know, like new, you know, like situationships. I'm also picking up too, yeah, this could be somebody's spiritual team. They definitely, yeah, could be helping somebody to heal, you know. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like, you know, like, still, you know, like in the healing process. But somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like at the point to where, you know, they could be ready, you know, for whatever, you know, like this new beginning is. It's on its way to them. But as soon as, yeah, somebody, you know, is told to get ready, yeah, there could be somebody or some people that want to confess. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have to something to tell somebody. But yeah, I can't make it up. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let the past go. But yeah, like, or somebody, you know, could have already let the past go, and maybe, yeah, like, you know, the past could still be trying to, yeah, like, stay attached to somebody. But there's somebody that, yeah, can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. So there's a trauma bond that definitely has already been broken. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to reattach the trauma bond. So somebody just needs to be aware. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people, you know, that possibly, you know, could, you know, thinks that somebody's like vulnerable, or, you know, yeah. Or somebody, you know, could be vulnerable. So somebody just, yeah, needs to be aware. You know, of, yeah, like some people, you know, that, yeah, like they don't have, you know, like their best interests at heart. But I feel like the, yeah, with this Five of Swords here, this is like, yeah, like somebody ain't vulnerable. So it definitely, yeah, could be time, you know, for somebody to, yeah, like, you know, like get that sword out, you know, and start, yeah, like swinging it, you know. Whoever's in front of it, yeah, they can get it. It's kind of like, yeah, like somebody needs to, yeah, like stand up for themselves. Stand up for themselves when it comes to, you know, like, some people. So that could be, you know, what, yeah, like, you know, like somebody needs to get ready for. Yeah, we got a divorce. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be getting a divorce. Or somebody, you know, could, you know, like be going through a divorce as we speak. Mm-hmm. Somebody's family definitely, yeah, could have, like, you know, like, yeah, like turned their back on somebody, or, you know, they could have, you know, like, yeah, somebody's family, you know, could literally, yeah, like disown them. And so that could be one of the people that could be trying to come towards somebody. Mm-hmm. There definitely, yeah, are many people, you know, that, yeah, like, is in thought about somebody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, they're feeling lost. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be silent. This could be due to, you know, them, you know, like, yeah, like trying to heal, you know. Somebody possibly, yeah, going back to, yeah, like silence is the answer. Mm-hmm. Wow, we got pregnancy. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be getting pregnant, or somebody, you know, it could already be pregnant. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let somebody go from their past as well, or that could be, you know, what somebody, you know, could be saying. For somebody, yeah, there could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that has already came in, you know, to somebody's life as a partner or a companion, and they definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like some type of confession, you know. Mm-hmm. Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like, they possibly, yeah, didn't know what to do, you know, when they, you know, could have ghosted somebody, and so they could have, you know, like gotten into a new situationship, and yeah, like they, you know, could have, you know, it could have went too far, you know. And so before they knew it, yeah, like somebody done got pregnant, you know, and yeah, they could have, you know, like gotten married, you know, to the person that got pregnant, not realizing that, yeah, like that's their false flame, you know, and yeah, like they ghosted their twin flame for, yeah, like a false flame. Mm-mm. What else, Holy Spirit? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in need of some type of financial assistance, and they want somebody's empathy. Mm-hmm. But yep, there is some envy in the mix. Somebody definitely, yeah, will seek to undermine somebody's successes as a means of elevating their own standing. So that could have been, yeah, like what somebody or some people have done. Mm-hmm. So this is like, yeah, like people, you know, like, so somebody, you know, could have gotten a divorce, you know, and yeah, like it was, you know, like a very bad, you know, breakup, a very bad divorce, but somebody, you know, like got through it. Yeah, you know, people could be talking, you know, walking around, you know, saying that somebody's weak, you know, they didn't get through it, you know, but yeah, like they don't know what somebody, you know, is doing. Mm-hmm. This could be too why somebody, you know, could be distant from some people. Mm-hmm. But we got revenge at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, you know, could be looking to damage somebody in retaliation for, you know, like some type of perceived wrongs. This is somebody that, yeah, they need to hold themselves accountable. Maybe, you know, they want to with that confession. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have walked away from somebody, you know, when somebody was, you know, like pregnant. So this would be the father, you know, of somebody's child, you know, trying to come towards somebody as well. Give me another one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to, you know, act like that they're here to support and elevate somebody. But I feel like that, yeah, it's time, for somebody, to, yeah, like receive some support. It's time, for somebody to have people around them that, yeah, like elevates them. There definitely, yeah, could be like somebody that's pregnant right now, and they could have, a nice home, a nice job, a nice car, everything, that, yeah, like they possibly want and need in their life. And yeah, like they still envy somebody else. Yep. Somebody definitely is about to, yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their spiritual team, is, yeah, like here to support them when it comes to, yeah, like their future. So I feel like somebody definitely needs to know. Somebody definitely, yeah, possibly, yeah, could get pregnant, like in the future. There definitely, yeah, could be, like some things that, yeah, like somebody needs to let go, especially when it comes to the past. It's kind of like, like somebody delaying themselves, from like manifesting, like, yeah, like stuff for their future. Or the fact of the matter is, yeah, going back to the beginning of the message, somebody needs to get ready. So somebody has already done so. They've already let go of the past. They're already, yeah, focused on the future. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like, yeah, like they're being supported when it comes, yeah, like to their future. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people, that, yeah, like they could envy somebody's growth. Whoever this person or these people are, they definitely, yeah. So there's somebody or some people that envy, like somebody that definitely, yeah, could be acting like that they want to check in on somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could do, like a welfare check on somebody. This is also giving me too, like somebody that's used to, like giving, you know what I mean, and never really receiving, somebody that's used to, like not asking people for, like support and help. I feel like, yeah, it's time for somebody, to like receive this support, this help. Somebody definitely, yeah, is coming in as a partner or a companion, or somebody has already come into somebody's life as a partner or a companion. And so that, yeah, that would be, yeah, like something, like somebody would need to let go of the past, because they're still, like dwelling on some type of feelings and emotions from the past, which could be delaying, like, yeah, like something, from taking place. So going back to, yeah, like somebody needing to get ready. This could be, like, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, like really, like sitting somebody down, and it's like, this is what needs to be done, so somebody, could be giving, like some spiritual guidance from their spiritual team. But it's also too, yeah, like there are some people, that definitely, yeah, could have been in the way, of, yeah, like trying to delay, this, and yeah, like they're about to be defeated. They're about to be removed. Yeah, be aware of somebody trying to apologize, because, yeah, that could be desperate. But going back to, yeah, thirsty boots. Ever since somebody, like unattached, or, like cut some type of cord when it comes to somebody or some people, yeah, they've been feeling lost. And these people, yeah, they realize it. That's why they want to come back towards somebody. Yeah, we got main female. So we did pick up the feminine energy. So you could be this feminine energy, if there's a feminine energy involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have two feminine energies pregnant at the same time. The number 29 could be significant. 2 and 9 breaks down to 11. Somebody could be seeing the angel number 211, because it feels like what I just said, 211. But yeah, somebody could be seeing the angel number. Somebody could be seeing 1111. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been pregnant, like 2 times. So somebody could have 2 kids, or, my condolences, somebody, had a miscarriage or whatever. Somebody could be pregnant with twins. Or somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to get somebody pregnant with twins. So Or that's, you know, yeah, for somebody's future. So somebody's future, you know, could be, yeah, like to, you know, like to, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, could be destined, yeah, to have twins. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be moving. But we did see the moving card. Yeah, we got community. So there definitely, yeah, could be a lot of people, you know, that, yeah, like could be feeling lost. This community card is a number 39. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like serve their community in, you know, whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, that somebody serves their community. But I feel like yeah, like there is a lot of people, you know, yeah, from somebody's community, or, you know, a lot of people, you know, that, yeah, like, yeah, they're about to, yeah, like watch something. Mm-hmm. But somebody's community definitely, yeah, whispering and gossiping, for sure. A lot of people, yeah, whispering, gossiping, talking. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let the past go. So it's something about, yeah, past people. Mm-hmm. And then we have house. There's a lot of people that, yeah, like could live, you know, like under one roof. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like, you know, like try to pop up at somebody's house. So somebody just, yeah, like needs to, you know, like be cautious and be aware of that as well. This could be somebody that, you know, like could be pregnant by somebody, but don't nobody care. But somebody definitely going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, they need to, you know, like receive, you know, whatever this is because somebody deserves it. It definitely, yeah, could have something to do, you know, with like a gift. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, is like you know, somebody's a giver, not a receiver, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could give a lot to their community, give a lot, you know, to, you know, people, you know. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have like helped, you know, like save, you know, lives of people, or, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have just been, you know, like a big blessing, you know, to like a lot of people, you know. And so it's time for, yeah, like somebody to receive support. It's time for somebody to, yeah, receive, but not only receive, like be open, you know, like to receiving it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the official person. So somebody is an official person out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like receive an official letter. Mm-hmm. And then we got great fortune at the bottom of the deck. Adjudication. So, yeah, something about, yeah, the court. Something about, yeah, the justice system. We got journey. So somebody definitely, yeah, either is about to travel, you know, or, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like travel towards somebody. Mm-hmm. Wow. And then the only card that flipped over was the marriage card. So somebody possibly, yeah, could get married. Be aware. If somebody, you know, that, yeah, like doesn't have somebody's best interest at heart, trying to come in, you know, on bended knee, hollering about, yeah, let's get married. Because I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, there's somebody or a couple people that don't have somebody's best interest at heart, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got the imprisonment card, so somebody definitely, yeah, could get locked up. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on house arrest. Somebody could have an ankle monitor or something like that. For somebody, yeah, there could be somebody, you know, that could be locked up. They could be trying to get somebody, you know, like to marry them while they're locked up. Mm-hmm. Then we got, yeah, courtship. We got bad health. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to come towards somebody, and whoever this is, yeah, they could have some type of bad health. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in the hospital as well. But y'all see how the nurse, you know, like, it looks like the man, you know, was telling the nurse to write something down for him. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could receive, you know, like, yeah, like some type of letter, some type of communication or something like that. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be in the hospital. For somebody, this could be somebody that somebody, you know, could have been married to, you know, and yeah, like they got a divorce from. We got mature women. There could be a feminine energy, you know, that could be in the hospital. Yeah, this mature woman card is on number 6. So something about, yeah, the past or a past person. But yeah, something about, yeah, like letting go of the past. But we got this main female to, yeah, mature woman. So somebody definitely, yeah, they've grown tremendously, you know. But it goes back to, yeah, like, somebody definitely, yeah, they don't look, you know, like what they've been through, you know. And so people could, you know, yeah, like mistake somebody for gullible or naive, or, you know, think that somebody's, you know, like vulnerable or whatever have you. So, yeah. But something about, yeah, people thinking that somebody's vulnerable. So, yeah, be aware, because there could be people, you know, that could be watching somebody, you know, waiting for somebody to come outside and get in their car, wait for somebody, you know, to, you know, like, put their garage door up, you know. So be aware. Not trying to scare nobody. Just, you know, wanting to make people aware of their surroundings. There definitely is a swift change that's about to take place. Wow, we got the last straw. So I feel like somebody mad. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, like wanting you know, like wanting to cause a scene or something like that. There could be some people that, yeah, they could be disgusted by some information. This could definitely have something to do with, yeah, like you know, like somebody, you know, having some type of bad health. This could also be too, yeah, by some type of, you know, whispering and gossiping. Yeah, but there it goes. There's that swift change. There could be some people, yeah, somebody or some people, yeah, they're disgusted, you know, like, yeah, with the you know, resting bitch face about, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like this swift change that's about to take place. They know that a swift change is about to take place. Yeah, there's a grudge holder out here. There's also, yeah, there's also a father involved, or a baby father. Somebody could definitely, yeah, could be disgusted, you know, to find out, you know, the two people share, you know, like the same father. The same baby father. For somebody, yeah, there could be somebody disgusted. We got the same daddy. Somebody, yeah, somebody's father or baby father, yeah, they could want to make somebody's life hard, or yeah, like that could have already taken place. But for somebody, yeah, somebody just needs to, yeah, like get ready, because somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to make somebody's life hard. And it definitely could have something to do with split custody. So somebody, you know, could be trying to take somebody's, you know, somebody to court, you know, to get split custody. But whoever this is, they ain't been around. Where they been? They could have, you know, somebody, yeah, they could have been locked up, you know, 10 of Cups in reverse. Their family, you know, wasn't even there, you know, for somebody, you know, they got locked up. So this is like, how you gonna come after, you know, yeah, a kid, you know, could be 10 years old, you know, yeah, 12 years old, 15 years old, and yeah, try to holler about you want split custody. We got Scorpio, so there's a Scorpio involved. But there's also somebody going back to, yeah, like mirroring, you know, so yeah, like, this could have already taken place, you know, and so, yeah, like, there's somebody that's happened to walk, you know, like, yeah, like a mile in somebody's shoes, and yeah, like, they can't take it. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be scared shitless out here. So somebody with, yeah, it's kind of giving me too, yeah, like somebody's big mouth ass mama, you know, could be scared shitless. I feel like like there was some lies told, you know, somebody definitely, could be looking for somebody as well. But somebody definitely, is about to break. So going back to, somebody, you know, Ooh-wee. Somebody could be scared shitless about, a health spell. So somebody, you know, could have done some type of health spell, but we do have, the bad health out here. So, that's why I was picking up on, like somebody, you know, like being in the hospital. Somebody that definitely, could have been pregnant, you know what I mean? Could have, like done some type of health spell, you know, and so, they could be dealing with some type of issues, you know, when it comes to their pregnancy. Somebody definitely, could have tried to, you know, like do some things, you know, to like, like mess with somebody's womb. Somebody could have tried to do some type of health spell on somebody because, like, somebody, you know, could have, like, received some divorce papers. So there could be somebody, you know, that, like, they could have gotten a divorce and they definitely, could be trying to come towards somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. But whoever this is, they definitely could have tried to do some type of health spell. They don't have no direction. They're lost. Or be aware, you know, of, like somebody trying to do a health spell now. But I feel like, because this scared shit, this card came out, somebody done already tried it. This could have happened in the past, you know, and so whatever, you know, they thought was supposed to happen in the past, it didn't happen in the past. Or it backfired, you know, and so like maybe, you know, it didn't backfire immediately, you know, but maybe like you know, it could be, you know, like backfiring now. Or somebody, you know, could have done some type of health spell in the past and like you know, like they forgot that, you know, like karma is a thing. We got 1967. So somebody could be born in 1967. But somebody's mama could be scared, somebody's father could be scared, somebody's, you know, like older sister or brother could be scared. So there could be, you know, like somebody or some people, you know, that possibly, they want to ask somebody for a favor. For somebody possibly, could want to, you know, like get a blood test or something about, a blood test. Somebody possibly, could be, you know, like scared, you know, shirtless because, like their blood test, you know, could, like show something up that they thought, you know, that they would never have, you know. So this is like somebody finding out that they have something that they can't get rid of. Somebody could be trying to figure out, how to, you know, like reverse, you know, like some type of spell. Well, you better go to the person that you got the spell from. But we got a Capricorn. So, there's a Capricorn out here that could be scared shitless. They don't have, no direction. They're lost. Somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, could start with a U because I keep seeing the U or the V. They're definitely, somebody definitely, could have tried to commit a violent crime. Or it goes back to, like somebody, you know, thinking that somebody's vulnerable, you know, planning and plotting to commit some type of violent crime on somebody. You could be seeing the angel number 444. Somebody definitely needs to know that, their spiritual team is definitely, protecting them. Somebody definitely, needs to pay attention to their thoughts and their environment, you know. So this is like, like somebody, you know, is protected, but somebody also, needs to, you know, like protect themselves. There definitely, could be somebody, you know, this could be somebody's father. This could be, you know, like a baby father, or this could be, you know, like, like a family member, you know, that, like could be protecting somebody. But with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, this could be, like somebody else's family member, you know. So like not your, you know, family member, you know, or your ancestor, but like somebody else's family member, somebody else's ancestor. So it could be, the ops, whoever these people are, their ancestors, you know, could be, like protecting somebody as well. I just saw the number 22, so master number 22. Somebody could be a master number 22. But that's ascended master. Wow. Somebody definitely, try to manipulate the justice system. It could be a Capricorn. Or yeah, be aware of, yeah, like some type of, like offer, so somebody comes, and it's like, yeah, well, quid pro quo, if you do this, for me, I'll do that for you. Nah, ain't nobody, ain't no divine being trying to manipulate no justice system, ma'am or sir. Wow. So the person, that could receive some divorce papers or is going through a divorce, definitely try to manipulate the justice system. But somebody's also, so whoever this is that they try to they manipulated the justice system, they're scared shitless because they possibly know that at any moment the law is gonna come knocking on their door, or like kicking it down. They thought that they were going to accomplish something, by like trying to manipulate the justice system. The fact of the matter is, whoever this is, they envy the fact that like somebody is accomplishing stuff in their life. There's also somebody that like it's something about a home. So somebody could like receive a gift and it could be a home. Somebody definitely could have tried to manipulate the justice system to accomplish like the home being foreclosed on. That's for somebody, not everybody. Yeah, and whoever this is to try to manipulate the justice system, they feel like a fool. They're scared shitless and they feel like a fool. But there's also, some other people that possibly, feels like a fool. So there definitely, could be somebody, that could be, like scared, like to face somebody. There's also somebody that possibly, they could want to, communicate with somebody face to face. But somebody has changed. I feel like, like somebody has changed for the better. But somebody's also, like they, have digressed a lot. Yeah, we got a mental spell. So somebody could have done some type of health spell. Somebody could have done a mental spell. But I feel like that, like somebody definitely, could have outsmarted somebody or some people. I feel like somebody definitely, was doing all this, to accomplish, like trying to see somebody face to face. This could be to, like commit a violent crime against somebody. But it's kind of like, like, somebody, they maintain, like, their beliefs. They maintain, like their faith in the Most High God, It's just like, like somebody, saying that they let go of their past, but they really did, and like they're moving forward. So somebody definitely, outsmarted some people, and they definitely, could be scared shitless. There could be, like a lot of people that could be having to be tested for something. This could be tested, as far as, when it comes to a child, so there could be a lot of masculine energies that have to be tested. Or this is like, like, like somebody with this bad health issue, like a whole lot of people could have to, get some type of blood test or be tested when it comes to, whatever somebody got. Or it could be both. But there's a health spell and a mental spell that definitely, is coming back times 10 on some people. But karma is definitely, coming back times 10 on some people. Somebody definitely, done some type of love spell, that, is coming back times 10, on, like somebody or some people. We got the caged bird sing. So we did see, the imprisonment card, and I did pick up on, like somebody could be locked up. So because some stuff is coming back times 10 on somebody or some people, now, like somebody wants to, like confess. So we got court arraignment. So there definitely, could be a court arraignment. Somebody definitely, could be scared shitless about this court arraignment. Something definitely, could be, like, like be made for the world to see, on the World Wide Web. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they feel like that they have nothing, you know, like nothing to lose. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, has lost, you know, lost everything, you know, and yeah, like almost their mind. That's somebody in this situation. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have gotten pregnant on purpose. There are some secrets that definitely, yeah, are going to come out. But we already know that, you know, from the beginning of the message. And somebody knows it too, or people know it too. They've been having sleepless nights. These are people that definitely, yeah, somebody's not in communication with. So going back, you know, to like somebody being distant, you know, somebody being silent. And then we have, yeah, stolen mail. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have stole some mail. Somebody could be scared shitless about, yeah, some mail being stolen. This could be, yeah, from somebody's home. It's a lot going on in this message. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like porch pirates, you know, be aware, you know, of, yeah, like people trying to, you know, like steal, you know, mail. We got premeditated assault and then father. So, yeah, something about a violent crime. This definitely has something to do with somebody's father or somebody's baby father. Somebody definitely, yeah, could commit, you know, like, yeah, like some type of violent crime against, yeah, like a family member. And that could be how, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's family disowned somebody or, yeah, like walk away from somebody. But we got court date and court hearing. We did see court arraignment. So something about, yeah, court. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like determined to change somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their blessings are on the way. Yep, you could be seeing the angel number 999. So yeah, there's an ending, you know, that's taking place. Yeah, like somebody's spiritual team definitely, yeah, could be ending, you know, yeah, like whatever this is. So it's kind of like, yeah, ultimate defeat is about to take place. Yeah, there's a con artist out here. So yeah, we know somebody tried to manipulate the justice system. There could be a lawyer, you know, that, yeah, they could be considered as a con artist, you know. Somebody's father, a baby's father, you know, could be, yeah, like a con artist. But yeah, somebody's on a power trip. It's the end of, yeah, like somebody being on a power trip. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to be clear and assertive, you know, when it comes, you know, like to this situation. So I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, could have to communicate or have to, you know, yeah. And we have an upset father. So yeah, there's an upset father involved. Somebody, yeah, somebody's family member, you know, could be in, you know, so this could be somebody that passed away, you know, so like somebody's father that passed away definitely, yeah, could be upset, you know, they could be, yeah, like putting an end, you know, to, yeah, like this situation. And if, yeah, there's also, yeah, somebody's father that could be, you know, like alive, yeah, like they're upset about, yeah, this situation. But somebody definitely, yeah, is operating in their south node. It's a con artist that operates in their south node. So somebody possibly, yeah, could have to be clear and assertive when it comes to, yeah, a south node con artist out here. Somebody sad and lonely out here. There's some people that want somebody to, yeah, like be in their south mode, be sad and lonely. Yeah, people want somebody to be vulnerable. Yep. But be aware, because, yeah, somebody masters the technique of gaslighting. It definitely, yeah, could be whoever this con artist is that operates in their south node. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their guardian angel is beside them. This is also giving me too, you know, maybe, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, they weren't paying attention to the signs, or, you know, it's kind of like, you know, somebody, wasn't suspecting, the suspect, or, they weren't looking at the bad guy as the bad guy. And so I feel like like somebody's spiritual team is, like putting an end, to this. This isn't like, you ain't got to see the signs or none of that. We love you that much, the Most High God loves you that much to, step in, and like stop this so you can, like receive whatever this is that you're going to receive. Wow, we got burglary. So somebody definitely, needs to be aware and be cautious. Because I feel like, somebody definitely, could be, they could be planning and plotting, to do, commit some type of burglary, or, like try to, assault somebody or something like that, because, they're envious, because they're lost, they're sad, they're lonely. But that could have been something that somebody, could have already dealt with. So it's kind of like, somebody happened to walk a mile in somebody's shoes, their home gets burglarized. They're definitely, somebody that's planning and plotting, though. It's a feminine energy out here. But I feel like that's coming to an end as well. Somebody definitely has faced adversity, and they've maintained a positive attitude through it all. Yep, and we got the master of fake smiles. So we got somebody that mastered the technique of gaslighting, and a master of fake smiles. So whoever this person is, or these people are, like they're they're masters at their own fake ass shit. While somebody else is, like a master. Somebody definitely is a master number 22. So I feel like that whoever these people are, they thought that like they were, like better than somebody. But in reality, leave it there. Somebody possibly, wants to bury the hatchet. So I feel like somebody definitely, needs to be, clear and assertive. This could be like a whole community of people, a whole lot of people that possibly, wants to bury the hatchet. But we started out, with all these people, like trying to come towards somebody. Yep, there's a unapologetic betrayer that, they hit a dead end. They don't see no way out. So I feel like that whoever this is, like they want to bury the hatchet. But going back to, when I was picking on up on a couple of people, they don't really have somebody's best interest at heart. Because, everything is coming to an end, because, like somebody's, stood flat foot, and faced adversity, even the adversity that these people caused. Somebody, they couldn't defeat somebody. But somebody wants to bury the hatchet because, they done hit a dead end and they don't see no way out. So somebody definitely, needs to know that, there's an upcoming change that's coming, and it is for somebody's highest good. But something definitely, could be blasted all over the news, for sure. All over the World Wide Web, all over the news. And we had a father. This father still keeps coming out. So something about, somebody's father or somebody's baby father. Somebody's father could be a con artist. Somebody's baby father could be a con artist. There definitely, could be some supernatural events that could be taking place up in somebody's home. But that's what they wanted. That's what they got themselves into. Somebody definitely, could have been, like trying to threaten somebody, somebody definitely, I feel like, like somebody, somebody just needs to be aware, because somebody definitely, could try to make, make good on, like their threats or whatever. But I feel like because somebody's spiritual team is out here, they can try it. They can try it. But somebody definitely, sneaking around in somebody's energy. So the alarm has been rung. Whoever this is that wants to bury the hatchet, yeah, they've been sneaking around in somebody's energy. That could be why they sick as well. But there's also, yeah, so, you know, harvest season, you know, could be coming for somebody. So, yeah, it's time to reap. So, going back to, yeah, it's time for somebody to receive. So, yeah, I feel like within the next, you know, like, just say 6 months, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to reap, you know, yeah. Whatever it is, you know, that, yeah, like they've been sowing, which I feel like, yeah, for somebody, yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, karma definitely, yeah, could be coming out of the closet. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming out of the closet, or yeah, people are about to find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody was in the closet. That could be how some people, you know, got sick. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to, yeah, know that they have more power than they realize. Anything else? Yep, it came right back out. So there could be, yeah, like some threats, you know, that could be taking place, and it definitely could have something to do with this. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an I. When somebody possibly, yeah, decided, you know, to like threaten somebody, that they could have, you know, like made matters worse, you know, or this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like sneaking around somebody's energy, yeah, like that, you know, that was the person climbing up the iceberg. But when they, you know, decided that they wanted, you know, to, yeah, try to touch somebody, you know, yeah, that hit that hit the tip of the iceberg. So this is like Job energy. Wow. So somebody decided, yeah, to try to touch somebody, and that, yeah, that was the worst, the worst move that somebody possibly could make. Now somebody wants to self-reflect. Yep, and there definitely is somebody or some people that, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could be shaking in their boots. But this is also too, yeah, going back, you know, to you know, like somebody happened to walk in somebody's shoes, or the table's turning on somebody or some people. So yeah, like somebody, you know, could be shaking in their boots because, you know, yeah, like they could be, you know, like dealing with some type of assault, you know, when it comes, you know, like to their life or whatever have you. Yeah, we got family. So something about, yeah, somebody's family. Somebody's family, yeah, could be in a very, very dark place at this time. Somebody definitely, yeah, try to put some roots on somebody. But it goes back to, yeah, the spells. But yeah. There's something about, yeah, somebody's DNA. Something about, yeah, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's bloodline. So somebody, you know, could come from, you know, like a royal bloodline, or, you know, like somebody's ancestors, you know, could, yeah, be, you know, like high ranking, you know, like ancestors, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, they don't have no respect for, you know, boundaries. So somebody, yeah, they crossed the gun line. So yeah, they find out what happens when you cross the gun line. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, achieve, you know, yeah, what might seem, you know, like impossible. So that could be, you know, why somebody or some people, you know, you know, could be, yeah, like envious and jealous of somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to not underestimate, you know, like their own abilities. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to trust their intuition. So whatever somebody's intuition, you know, is saying, I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know that, yeah, like it's true. Yeah, know that it's real. Anything else? Yeah. Somebody's actions definitely, yeah, speak louder than words. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be starting a new business, or yeah, be aware, you know, going back to, yeah, you know, like offers, you know, that you know that you can't trust, or your intuition is telling you not to trust it. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be starting a new business, but somebody could possibly, yeah, be trying to, you know, like pull somebody into some bullshit. So be aware. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. Anything else? There's some people that definitely, yeah, they got paid to expose some information. So I feel like that could be, you know, yeah, what is about to, you know, be found out. Wow. Somebody. Wow. So for somebody, yeah, there could be a financial payment that could be coming somebody's way. And while, yeah, there's a financial payment about to come somebody's way, yeah, there's some people that are about to get a rude awakening. So, you know, whoever, you know, this message could be resonating with, yeah, rejection is your protection. And yeah, be clear and assertive, you know. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, wanting empathy, you know, because, yeah, what they're going through. I'm homeless. Oh, well, there's homeless shelters, you know what I mean? Be clear and assertive. They ain't gonna be homeless, but they ain't gotta be up underneath your roof, you know. Yeah, this financial payment coming, and so yeah, people start coming out of the woodworks. You know, I need help with this, I need help with that. Nah, it's time for somebody, you know, to, yeah, like receive. Somebody has been the giver long enough. A giver of their energy, a giver of their time, a giver of their money, a giver of their love, a giver of their peace, a giver of, yeah, everything that they could have possibly, you know, like given somebody or some people. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, rejection is your protection, but yeah, somebody also, yeah, has a shield of protection around them. But it goes back to, you know, what I was saying as far as, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team is out here protecting them, but yeah, like somebody still needs to protect themselves. Yep. Somebody definitely is out here, yeah, exhibiting mental strength. So there could be some people that are about to get a rude awakening about, yeah, like somebody exhibiting mental strength. And then there goes a baby father. So there definitely is a baby father, you know, that's involved. Somebody's baby father definitely, yeah, could have gotten paid, you know, like to expose some information. Or somebody, you know, got paid to expose some information about their baby father. So you could be a feminine energy or a masculine energy, you know. Take it how it resonates. Wow. And just know that, yeah, there is somebody, you know, or yeah, like some people in this situation that, yeah, they don't have somebody's best interest at heart. They just want to use somebody. So be aware. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.